Hello, dear Aries. How are you? Welcome to your love reading. Welcome to Divine Debut 11 and the love reading, which is usually done for patrons. This is your July 2026 love reading. Thank you, patrons, for your support. And if you're watching this on YouTube, these readings are released later on in the month if you're wondering why they haven't been seen. I've got Gaia that's chasing me. It's that time of the day. She wants to be close to mummy. You might hear her in the background, but I need to get this out to you. Dear Aries, we are doing a relationship cross this time, so let's see what's going on. I'll explain as we go through. Just keep in mind that last day of June, Mercury will retrograde in the sign of Cancer, which will get you uncomfortable because Cancer is a cardinal water sign. You're a cardinal sign. So big changes, returns, revising, going back, situations and people returning. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on for Aries. Aries, you've had Chiron transiting your sign for 7 years, roughly. Chiron is coming up to leave your sign for a few months, so you're going to breathe a sigh of relief because Chiron is an open wound. But then, you know, during the summer, especially if you're in the northern hemisphere, but Chiron will return until early 2027. You're looking for a resolution to some sort of new beginning or something to do with a wounded ego. Let's see. Wow, okay. The Hermit. The Hermit speaks to loneliness, speaks to having gone through a difficult time where you've needed support, external or internal. Is this your internal self? Is this you being advised by someone that's wise, that's experienced? Could be a doctor, could be someone who works, you know, in court. This could be someone spiritual that's guiding you through your awakening. It could be many things, but just looking at the astrology, I mean, the South Node is in Virgo, and we know the eclipses are happening in Virgo and in Pisces still. The South Node says you're needing to release something. You're going through some sort of a tweaking. You've got dilemmas, but the Hermit is also, I've seen the light. It's a number 9, and 9s do speak to a completion. So let's see what's going on. I know it's not easy for you with Saturn, Neptune transiting through your sign. These are big moments that you are living through. Let's see what's going on in the now relative to your most significant relationship, the one you're here watching this for. So there is the dilemma, there are the adjustments, there are the decisions, 2 of Swords, about a very significant relationship, something long-term. Is it a marriage? Is it a living situation? And the 8 of Pentacles. It's like the dilemma is still here about something long-term, building on something, putting more effort in, working on something. This is a Virgo card. Sometimes, and that's a Virgo card, so again, the South Node, it does speak to something that's connected to the past, something that's karmic. It's your comfort zone. But we see here, because Virgo is perfectionism, some of you could have your South Node, your natal South Node in Virgo, and you're opening up a brand new 20-year cycle. Who knows? Because the cobwebs are here. This is something from the past, something that you're looking at, possibly. Remember Mercury, Mercury's going to retrograde in the sign of Cancer, but Mercury also rules Virgo. So it is connected to the past. Cancer, where Mercury retrogrades, is also the past. It's family, it's your emotional, physical security. Let's take the cards. Where are you coming from? And this could be something around work, connected to your work. Or you're just looking at the details. Again, with a possible return of a situation. We've got the Magician, Gemini, Virgo. We've got the Knight of Swords. We've got the 4 of Cups. See a lack of happiness here. Possibly some trickery in the past. Possibly lots of communication, more about the perception, the talk. The back and forth. Well, we've got Aquarius, we've got Gemini here. But the Four of Cups is, I'm not happy. I'm not happy emotionally. We'll see. Let's see what you brought to the table. Queen of Swords, Eight of Wands, and the Page of Wands. Your person, how did they feel? Ten of Wands, Seven of Cups, and the Thief, Seven of Swords. Let's look at the possible outcome. Six of Cups, the Devil, and the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles, and at the bottom we've got the Queen of Wands. We've got a Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and a Queen of Wands. Why do I get infidelity? Why do I get trickery here? Because some of you may be mothers, maybe divorcees, maybe having connected with someone maybe that was a little bit younger, but you were seeing this connection more through a, not so emotional, more about the sexual side of the relationship. And, I'm keeping my place, I've got my children, or I've got pending legal divorce settlement. Who knows? Because, pages could also be children. But I see that you looked at this more from the let's play. This is something on the side. My life is I'm the Queen of Swords. I'm alone. I'm a single mum. So difficult dilemma here. Looking at the past, you see, this was more about connection. There was a little bit of trickery, surely. Four of Cups was someone that was emotionally not stable or not wanting emotional stability and to build a home, because the Magician is all about, the perception, the talk, but there is trickery there. It's all about fun and games. If you think of the Magician, he's Mercury, and Mercury plays games. Mercury is youthful, right? So again, I do feel that there was probably an age difference here, the Aries. But you see here, your person was very unclear about what they wanted. I mean, it's like for some of you, you also maybe changed your mind along the way about what you really wanted. Some of you may have fallen into a trap that you fell for this person. And that's why we've got the Two of Swords here and the Ace of Pentacles. It's like you're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles here as well. So again, motherhood. And it feels as though some of you may have a return, but there's a possibility that you're not going to accept this person because you've changed your mind. You see that there was trickery here. Seven of Cups is illusion, deception, and the Seven of Swords is tact. There's diplomacy. And Ten of Wands is, I don't know if I could carry this burden. And the burden could be you and your children. I mean, we've even got the Six of Cups here. Six of Cups are children, but there's also, the Devil is responsibility. It's family. It's hard work. It's being grounded. But it's also a love affair. It's something that's just maybe, the Devil could also be something that you're hooked onto. And when I say hook, I'm talking about the sexual connection between you and your person. So great sex, fantastic, but it's like this person is out of bounds to me, or this is the wrong thing for me. This is what I'm feeling here. And the Six of Cups can speak to a return, obviously, and it's in the future position. And I'm going to say maybe you're tempted with the Queen of Wands here. Maybe even tempted. Some of you possibly work late at night. You may have someone returning, right? Which could be, maybe you're nostalgic of those times, or maybe even feeling that this is the wrong person for you and your children. So possibly also putting, I would say possibly putting, choosing your children over your own happiness, because you see here there's deception. There's Seven of Cups is many doors opening. Which door do I open though? Fire and air, someone that was quite elusive or explosive at times. Let's take more cards and see what's going on, because the Devil is Saturn. Saturn is karma. I mean, you haven't gone through an easy time, obviously. You're not going through an easy time. That's why you've got the Hermit. You're seeking advice externally. Possibly you're at a dilemma. Let's take the Lenormand and see. So here we've got Aries, here we've got Libra. So you're sort of at a standstill. Do I do me or do I do us? What's most important for me? Let's see. What's going on in the now? The Two of Cups. It's the Knight of Cups. The Ship. And the Key. You could be dealing with a foreigner, possibly, or someone that comes from a different background, religion, because this is a Jupiterian card, Sagittarius, right? And then we've got Chiron. Chiron, which is the open wound. And it could be a resolution. It could be an opening or even a closing, I'm going to say, even though it can speak to freedom. We see that the key has been found, which is a revelation, which is a resolution or being open. You know, it does speak to liberation. The door is open. But we've got a Knight of Cups here, which Knight of Cups is sometimes quite uncertain. Scorpio could be. Let's look at the past. The choices. See, one door opens, the other closes, or there was an opportunity or dilemmas. It's the Queen of Pentacles. The Moon, which can speak to deception, secrets, doubts, secret connection, and then the Death card. So you went through possibly a breakup after an argument, because you found out that there was trickery here. Now, what was the trickery? Let's look at your person's side. What was the trickery? See, this is someone that was taking a gamble, or someone that was in another relationship at the same time. And there's the snake, you see. The snake is sexual. The snake is planning, strategizing, being smart. This is Moon in Cancer, someone that was very secretive. And the snake is the other woman. So it speaks to deception and craving and sexuality, forbidden knowledge. You did come to see the truth. Your person possibly did get caught. So even the clouds are here, but then they tried to come clean, or they're going to try and come clean, or whatever's going on with your person. The birds, see the birds there with the sun. It's like there's going to be a breakthrough. You're going to find things out. You're going to connect again with a past person and see why they were mysterious, why they were secretive, what was going on truly in their life, what was going on in their psyche, because, you know, this is the forbidden fruit. So is the Devil. Let's have a look at you. The Well, the Tower, and the Masks. The Well can speak to deep emotion, but also strong psychological abilities. So maybe you trusted your intuition about not being open emotionally, not get hurt. because possibly you felt that there were masks and that there were lies and there was deception. Maybe you also had doubts because, see, the tower can speak to loneliness, even though you preferred to be lonely than to be deceived, because possibly you had deception from a past connection. You are showing up as the Queen of Swords. And then the tower can speak to someone still having issues relative to contracts, marital contracts. The tower can speak to delays as well. It's Saturn in Capricorn, someone having gone through a hard time, right? Isolation, or someone being their own authority, which is, I feel, what you did, sort of knowing not to tread lightly where it came to you giving your heart. So possibly, okay, you possibly were open to a more sexual connection, but I feel that some of you may have, in the end, possibly fallen for this person. So having gone through a difficult lesson, let's see what the outcome is. There's the fox again. And the bear. I think that some of you are going to release this person because you're going to put your children above everyone else. The bear is stronger than the fox. Obviously, you're the bear, you're the mother figure. Your fox is returning here. It is someone from your past, and you're going to stand firm and be more ethical, even though you are very attracted to this person. But you're going to do what is right by spirit, by your obligation, so on and so forth. You're going to hold the fort. You're going to put your family, let's say, above what you desire and who you desire. I don't think that this is going to be someone that's going to come in, that's going to get through to you. And that's a very significant lesson. It's like you're energetically cutting the past out. Okay, and Knight of Cups is not enough for you. And this could be an open wound that, okay, because I feel you fell for this person. I feel that they possibly had feelings for you. I don't know if they were in another connection and now they came to and understood that what they did was wrong. So I don't get that this is going to make it, this connection. We've got the sun, and the sun is clarity, it's children, it's happiness. It could possibly also, look, I'm going to play, I'm going to have fun, I'm not going to get too serious. I've had my fill of that. So let's look at the twin flame. What comes through with the twin flame oracle? I'm going to say it's more than likely weighing towards not letting them in. For some of you, if your person was lying and deceiving because they had another family behind them, responsibilities and so on and so forth, maybe a couple of you are going to decide to move forward with this, but I believe most people are not. We've got gossip. People are talking, protect your reputation. Other opinions affect you. And you know that even the three birds there could be gossip, maybe, I don't know, third parties, someone protecting their home, their family, their reputation. Someone fears the gossip and keeps a very low profile. Nostalgic, getting back with your ex, stuck in the past, haunted by memories. And father figure, makes a great dad, divine masculine strength and protection. Now, we don't read these cards in the upright. So possibly, maybe, as I said, one or two of you may get back with your person, but I feel for most of you not, because your person has got other obligations. Maybe they were not the great dad. Maybe they weren't what you saw as the perfect partner, because I see you are the Queen of Pentacles, and you are a great mum. You're putting your children on top of everything else. One card fell out. Let's see. Mixed signals. You don't let others know you are interested. Flirt and be approachable. See, you're showing up as the Queen of Swords. So understandably, love sucks. You have stopped believing in love. Let yourself heal so you can be open again. A similar message came through for Pisces. Maybe check that out. And demanding. You set impossible standards for your partner to meet. Be less demanding. See, that's your choice. Because you show up as demanding, as the Queen of Swords. And you've put the bar up high, you see. She's a mother and children. She's got her children. I think you're going to keep the bar up there. If someone is not on your level, you're not going to accept them. Because you know what you want. Let's see emotionally and psychologically what is going on with your person. Compromise. You see, they want to return and compromise with you. Victim. They're going to play it the victim, or they're still not clear from what they were dealing with here. And lessons. See, that was their lesson. The fact that you don't accept them back. You were meant to be their lesson, possibly. And we've got very strong Pisces, so you may have been dealing with a Piscean individual. Third party. Duh. Let's take a message. What is your advice for Aries? I do feel some of you have got strong placements in Pisces. Let me know. Let's see what your message is, Aries. You've got blessed and it's in the reverse. Let's read the reverse message, the protection message. It's a 22. Right on 22. Did you see that? That is your message. Unexpected windfalls and good fortune come your way. No, sorry. That was the prosperity message. We want the reversed message. Well, I hope that was true for you. Maybe you were meant to hear that. Humility is called for now, as grace is an unearned gift. You didn't gain this by your own desires or actions. To be who you need to be, you can no longer do what you did. In a way, you have hit rock bottom, and what is required now is nothing less than total surrender. Then you will be blessed. And I'm wondering if this is not a message for your person, because they are connecting to you. I have no idea. Let's take some tarot. Let's look at the past, the present, and the future. New direction, you see. New direction. Someone's following their heart. Following their heart. Possibly a Leo individual. Possibly showing up for you. And we've got someone that is very grounded. Look at this. There is possibility of new love. Don't close yourself off. You see, we've got someone bringing your flowers, someone that is grounded, someone that is real, and someone that will be confident, that will bring you happiness, someone that will be loyal. And I get the goosebumps as I say that. Dear Aries, and you deserve that. Wow. What's going on for Aries? We've got the moon in the future. We've got the death card. So having gone through some sort of change, we've got the Six of Pentacles. Now, I'm not reading reversals here. We've got the devil here. Page of Cups, which is all about play. It's a small offer, but there's the death card. So possibly some of you have gone through an ending. It was meant to be. The Six of Pentacles is a very karma dharma card. What you give is what you get. We see the Ace of Pentacles here. And the Two of Cups. Goodness me. Okay. But then we've got the moon. And what is that about? We see the wedding card, the Four of Wands and the Two of Swords, the dilemma. Some of you are having second thoughts, possibly to let them in or not. But then again, it's also like I may have emotions, may have feelings for you, and you may have some feelings for me. You've understood that you did the wrong thing by me, but I don't know if I can trust you into coming back, that you will be there for me, that you will give equally to me. What I demand this, and this is, I will not accept anything less than that. Okay, and I'm going to say also that some of you are also connecting with someone, possibly connecting with someone when you least expect it. It could be someone that's coming in, a soulmate that feels like you've either known them or they seem familiar to you, like you've known them forever. That could be happening whilst you're still dealing with this other. Okay? All right. Let's take some timing cards and see when is a significant time for Aries. And Aries, you've got a 22, which is a master number. 22 is like a path. It's a dilemma, it's choices. Could speak to separation, but also coming together. 22, pay attention to the 22nd of the month. Let's see, when will you be blessed? When will someone be able to offer you something long-term and something that what you are worth? Next new moon. So you see, it's not far. Now, I'm doing this reading on the 13th. In 2 days, we've got a new moon. So it could be a month after that or on the 15th, roughly. And for others of you, a few days. So it feels like it's really, really close. Let's take some love thoughts, love messages, and end your reading. Now, it could be the next new moon when you get this message, when you get this message. What is the Queen of Wands sitting on? The Three of Swords. Three of Swords, Queen of Wands, of course, a fire sign. Three of Swords, disappointment, third parties. I don't need your love no more. That is a lot of ego. That is someone that's very hurt. I get strong Leo. One day we may meet again somewhere in time. That is my twin flame connection. I'm now awakened. Now I see clearly you are the one for me. Seven of Cups, which is on the side of your person, but maybe it's too late for them. The timing is not right. Maybe tomorrow. I'm moving on. I'm healing, leaving the past. Six of Swords. And after you left me, my world stopped. Please come back. Lots and lots of messages here, dear Aries. I hope that this resonated. Scorpio has come through as well. We've got strong Cancer, Pisces here as well. Libra has come through very strongly. Virgo. I think we've already mentioned most of the signs. Capricorn is here. Anyway, we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for your love always. I'm wishing you well. The choice is yours. The choice is always ours. Remember, if you're too demanding, you scare people off. If you keep the bar up too high, it's like you're closing people out. As I said, there's a similar message with Pisces, so maybe check out their reading as well. You may get more information from there. Anyway, you are going through maturity, dear Aries. Saturn is making sure of that, teaching you many valuable lessons. But you know, Saturn transiting your sign can also bring you something long-term, stable, and very serious. So I'm wishing you that. All the best. Talk to you soon.